everybody go in house. We go get the justice.
Word of
Thank you.
correction. We don't throw insult in this group, in this platform.
Thank you, Worry Queen,
Queen,
please. We don't
Worry
insult
Queen, I'm
people
not
here.
insulting anyone, but we have to do the right thing without fooling ourselves.
We ask
You
for
can
it
use
after
another
8 months.
adjective, but we don't
We
do
must do
insult here.
justice. Not everybody, if you want to go to your house, you go to your house. You must get justice on this.
Is it
Thank
my
you.
turn?
Please let me just. I beg you.
Hold on, mommy.
I beg you. Go
Okay,
this.
please be
I
quick.
beg
Be
you.
fast about it, ma.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Aristocrat is
Go
here,
on.
please. After Mommy and Nikki,
Yeah, after
let's go to
after
legendary
mommy and Nikki,
aristocrat.
please.
But I was talking before I was dropped.
Thank
I'm
you
going to
so
talk
much.
after.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you
have
so
Yes,
much.
go.
sorry.
I appreciate. Thank you. Ọlọ́run á pọ́n yín lé. Thank you for the honor. Let me just correct one impression that Ayanfe just said now. If we don't know the meaning of, we don't really understand. Don't let me say we don't know the meaning. We don't understand either to step aside or to drop somebody. We are not saying Mr. Muiwa should go off justice for Mohbad completely. Mr. Muiwa is not a lawyer. As Anne have said it now, all this one that everybody, we are all talking here, is not our job. It's for the legal team. Let's leave these people to do their job. Mr. Muiwa is not a lawyer. Mr. Muiwa is a family. Let Mr. Muiwa step down, be with Baba as a family, not to come into this, case. No, we do. That's what we are talking about. It's a family to Baba, fine. It's a spokesman to Baba, fine. That is why Baba need a PR. Muiwa will go through PR to get any information, as we are going to be getting information. If Baba need any information to give to Muiwa directly, Baba give it to Muiwa. If we are still saying that this is not, we are not telling Muiwa to leave justice for Mohbad. Muiwa need to step aside for the legal team to do their work. That's what we are talking about. And when we are talking, we are saying that we've been saying Muiwa. It's because Muiwa is the subgroup. That's what we are talking about. No group. We have said that one a bit earlier. They've been dragging this one before it dissolved it, before they even created the group. What is the action that people see that Muiwa did? That is what public is asking Muiwa for. Before group of 18, what are the that is why now concerning that 50 million of 18, we need to look at things. That's why I used to say sometimes we condemn some tangible information. I am not in the group of people that.
I think Mommy and Nikki is having a call.
I'm sorry. Let me just
Yes.
talk. Let me talk before I just pick this call. I will drop after this one. We don't need to condemn people's opinion. Look at the instance of the result they gave us yesterday. Because they have seen us that we are weak a little bit. But because we want to boycott them. People that have been bought not to come out to say the truth. If people can now say, let's bring out this kind of money outside to encourage them so that they will come and say the truth. They're not coming outside to tell you the truth for crying loud. They are going to the lawyers. And there's going to be criteria to this. Before you can say you have a tangible evidence, they need to see it. It's the evidence that will lead to arrest. The evidence that will lead to arrest. If they say go to a lawyer, you have the proof to say this is what you have as the what lead to the crime of Mohbad. Give it to them. Let them give it to the legal team. The legal team look at it. They know that this is what they can do to get the person involved arrested. Fine, we're good to go with it. But if we are condemning it, how do we get to the right source now? The justice we are aiming for. When at the end of the day, all the necessary things we're supposed to do is like we have made some error in the past. We are looking for a way forward. Wọ́n ní kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀nà la máa wá nǹkan tó sọnù. Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà la lè fi wá nǹkan tó sọnù. In this case now, a fẹ́ wá justice yẹn, oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà la fẹ́ gbà, but we need to, a fẹ́ gba ọ̀nà òtítọ́. We don't want any hide and seek. We don't want anything underneath. Let the legal team do their work. Baba get PR, come and talk to us. This is how far we have gone. This is it. And we don't need to quarrel with each other. I used to say it. After justice for Mohbad, there is life. We will still meet ourselves. Why are we quarreling with ourselves for crying loud? Why do we choose somebody is not good, somebody is good for crying loud? How do we recognize the anti-justice for crying loud? Somebody has been in this team, in this case for the past 8-9 months, and you are saying that this person is not good. We disagree to agree, for Christ's sake. And if truly we love this Baba, let's work together in unity, with love. Mama or Sister Adetola so our Yoruba la buruju. We say A here, next day we say B. And that's why I come to conclusion to say àwa gangan ìwà ẹlòmíì and criticize Wunmi ìwà ẹlòmíì bí ìwà Wunmi ni. So what are we talking about? Ẹ jẹ́ ká calm down. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yára one brain now. Ẹlòmíì ìwà tí Wunmi gan dájú ẹlòmíì lọ. Stop it. Let this one.
Thank you, Mommy Aniki. Thank you, Mommy Aniki. Thank you for
Thank
that
you
great
so much,
submission.
Mommy Aniki.
Iron Lady, please, you have to make it brief, okay?
Yeah.
Please continue your submission.
Thank you, my love. I'm not going to address that thing that I just finished talking because she's of little brain. So I'm going to move away from that. Like I said earlier, there's a 50 million reward for whoever is going to come with any substantial evidence that is going to lead to an arrest and ultimately prosecution.
Please mute.
Lead to conviction. That will lead to prosecution. So we are going to be rewarding whoever come up with a very valid evidence that will lead to an arrest and a prosecution and a conviction. So that is that on that. So the people that say stupid things regarding the 50 million reward, I'm going to ignore them
Iron Lady, please,
don't use those words here,
anybody.
please, man.
for
Lady Harris,
justice.
Please.
don't use
I'm
those
also
words here.
going
Anybody.
to move to Governor Sanwo-Olu. Nigeria is a democratic government, and it's, I think, government of the people, by the people, and for the people, of which I am part of the people, and Mohbad is part of the people. And the number one responsibility of a government is to protect her citizens. We, the justice, the real justice for Mohbad, we reject the autopsy and toxicology that was read yesterday. We reject it vehemently. Okay, that is not accepted. First of all, wound is measured in 3 phases: the length, the width, the depth. You can't just say it's superficial. We need all of those detailed information. The report yesterday was not accepted. It's not going to be accepted, and we have to regroup and rethink that. Okay. So otherwise, Governor Sanwo-Olu, my condolence goes out to your Deputy Chief of Staff. With the justice team, we send our condolence to you with regards to your deputy Chief of Staff. Something Boyega something I've forgotten. But tí ẹ bá fún wa ní justice, àkúfà ni o, àkúfà. Every day lèèyàn máa drop. So Mohbad must get justice. Forget that, there's the TikTok kìíní kan o. Mohbad, Ìléríolúwa, Ọládiméjì, Promise, Ọmọ-Alọ́ba. He must get justice. We have come too far to turn back. And you know, demo. Egungun ẹja ni ikú Mohbad. I know, and I said it during your election, that they should not vote for you because you are not running for a re-election. So Agungunla, but eléyìí, if you want to leave a good legacy, Mohbad must get justice. Mohbad, Ìléríolúwa, Ọládiméjì, Promise, Ọmọ-Alọ́ba. He must get omijé ojú bàbá Mohbad. He's seeking for justice. Tí ẹ bá fún Mohbad ní justice, àkúfà ní ikú deputy yín máa jẹ́ o. Àkúfà ló máa jẹ́. So, Mohbad, Ìléríolúwa, Governor Sanwo-Olu, you are the one I'm addressing, no, not all these ones that are talking trash here. Mohbad, Ìléríolúwa, Ọládiméjì, Ọmọ-Alọ́ba. Oh, they said Baba Mohbad went into the car yesterday and he was crying. He was crying because he felt he's poor. Because he's poor. Kalomo Dangote ni. Are we going to be here? Abiomo Otedola, are we going to be here? He cried. Ó sunkún sí Ọlọ́run lọ́rùn. And his cries have been bottled. Wọ́n ti bottle gbogbo omijé ojú ẹ̀ sí inú ìgò. Governor Sanwo-Olu, Mohbad must get justice. Mohbad. Mi ò ráyè ni mi ìbá ṣe show, but mi ò ní time. But Mohbad must get justice. Under bó tilẹ̀ wù kó rí, ikú Mohbad ó ti di egungun ẹja sí yín lọ́rùn o. Àbá mímọ̀, àbá máa ṣe, àṣetán ó dáa pọ̀n. This one, maybe another one, no. But sometimes, you count your losses and you move on. You win some, you lose some. Count this, okay, ẹ ṣáà ká fún wọn ní eléyìí. Tí Mohbad yìí o, mi sọ ti mi o. This Mohbad case must get justice. Omijé ojú bàbá Mohbad, ó ti sunkún, ọ̀run dẹ̀ ti gbọ́. Mohbad must get justice. Once again, there's a 50 million for anybody that can come out to give us evidence, proofs, documents, CTC, phone records that will lead to an arrest and a conviction. Let me address Bami, DJ Bami, and Lifestyle. If we decide to petition you guys, you have no lawyers. Wunmi is not going to give you guys lawyers. Falana cannot cover you guys. If we decide, including these guys, Ade West, OGB, OBG, I don't know, the one that was saying Mohbad Isiku. If we decide to petition you guys today, you won't survive it, and you cannot afford lawyers. So this is your opportunity to come forward. Give us everything, video evidence, because I am very sure some of you have them, that will lead to an arrest. You will get a plea bargain or immunity. You will get a relocation in case you are under any oath. Okay? You will have a 50 million, is equivalent to about $45,000 to jumpstart your life in another location. I'll tell you, I live in the United States. A lot of people don't have $45,000 in their accounts. A lot. So it's gonna give you a leverage, a cushion. It will jumpstart your destiny. So DJ Bami, freestyle, be lifestyle, freestyle. Spending, and those people that are freestyle, thank you. Those people that are not going to be
lifestyle,
lifestyle, and those people that are not going to be covered by Falana and Falano, Wunmi máa gbá yín jù sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan olórí dorí ẹ̀ mú ni. This is an opportunity for you. Forget those people saying nonsense, yo. Listen to me. Listen to me. Contact me. Contact Susan. Contact Aristocrat. Contact kí lorúkọ bá TV yẹn náà, TV man, African TV, okay?
African TV.
African TV. Contact us. We will link you up to lawyers. Barrister Shitu Odumosu, no, Barrister Shitu Wahid, Barrister Taiwo Odumosu, and Barrister Smith and Bankole. We will link you up to them. You don't need to, you will give them their evidence. You will give the evidence, submit, and you will get order of protection, and you will get a plea bargain, immunity, and a relocation. It's very juicy. Those things doesn't come cheap. Speak up and be free. Because last, Oshima cast. So you might as well take this opportunity and advantage. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Lady Harris. Please, 1 second, everybody. Please, 1 second, Goodnessy.
Iris, thank you.
Thank you, Goodnessy, please. Please, I want to say this real quick before Mr. Aristocrat continue. Yeah, please, everybody on this platform, both the panelists and everybody, whatever everybody says is according to their own objective, not the objective of the host who owns this platform. And on here, in case you're coming up, because there are still a lot of people I'm still going to bring up, we don't curse, we don't swear, and we are not fighting anybody here. All we do is analyze with every information available to us, which we've already fact-checked. The inquest issue, the toxicology and the autopsy, all the interviews being granted, visual, print, or audio interview, or online. So those are the things we analyze here. So we don't go outside the box, cursing, swearing, fighting, either government or anybody. We don't do that here. So please take note wherever you're watching across the globe. Thank you very much. Moderator, please, you can continue.
Okay, I wanted to say something about Iron Lady.
Thank you.
No, private,
Please, hold
not
on.
you, please.
It's
I'm
very
talking to Golden Seal.
Not you, please. Not you. Hold on, please. We have Mr. Aristocrat. Mr. Aristocrat, please, can you unmute yourself, please?
The legend, you
Unmute
put
your mic
legendary
and speak.
aristocrat.
Okay.
Everybody.
Thank you, sir. You have
I'm
the floor.
able.
Welcome on board, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Let me just run quick.
Go on.
Supervive, thank you very much.
Sir.
You are doing well. You are doing well.
Thank you very much,
I
sir.
like you keeping within the frame of things. Now, this is what I simply want to say. Yesterday, I spoke about platform, and I think at this juncture, we should drop sentiments. You know, everybody is emotional. But when you talk, you will say, take emotion out of it. But you are all too emotional in this matter. And it's not helped. And that is what brought here the last 8 months. That's, I'm not going to, that is what has brought us here. 20% strategy, 80% emotion. Everybody just want to do things the way you do things. We know you are fighting against the system, but that is not the news. So when people talk, that is not the news. The news is, you know you're going to battle. How prepared are you? Do you faff around? Is that how you win things? You just faff around. Every time we call up people's name, but you don't go to address the root of the issue. This is the issue. I'll give the analogy I gave last night. No, early hours of today's morning. This Justice Mobile is like a company. You have an MD, you have a year, you have who is the MD? Is the person that bears the name of the company, the person of the vision and employ people. Why did he employ people? Because he cannot do everything. He can be an accountant, he can be the IT person. Is survivable. And this is simply his job. He needs to have vision of what he wants to achieve. Once he have that vision, his second critical job is to make critical decision and timely decision. Not faffing around, not thinking everybody say he's poor. He's not poor. He has the public around him. He has all the resources. He's richer than the state. So he's not poor. And he's not illiterate. He's literate because he cannot speak English or be articulate. He's well enlightened, the things he wants to achieve. So let's get that first and stop insulting his personality by saying he's poor. He's not poor. Nobody's as rich as he is because he got you all. Number two, if he is the MD, what is the job of an MD of a business? His job is to look at the vision and continue to keep people in that line. We want to get justice for who died. And this justice we're talking about is not only justice for late Mohbad, it's justice for everybody. It's justice for generation to come. So we are privileged. We are opportune to be part of the people that are contributing to make that society. It is a privilege. It is not a right. If you think it's a right, sit down in your house. If it's a right for you. It is a privilege. You are called to serve and do it dutifully. Number four, how should we run this thing? Just like an MD, you bring in the best brain. You employ someone like a COO that look at daily activities, operation. I think that is what Mr. Joseph Aloba tried to do with your daily family. Is he doing it well? No, he's not doing it well. It is still the MD can replace him, no other person. If Mr. Joseph do not replace him, he will still be there. So what are you shouting about? Dragging the man, you are just wasting your time. If you want change, try to talk to Mr. Joseph Aloba. And there are a number of things to consider. Of everybody who is from the man's village, who is related to the man, is dealing with a lot of people who is close to him for him to relate it. Is it me? Is it supervisor? Is it Iron Lady? Is it any other person? None of us. That's you. Because you come in boxes and you talk, doesn't mean he knows you. So don't blame the man if he surrounded himself with one man that he sees as his kinsman. Secondly, if we think the man is seized as a kinsman not working well, people have gone to the man's village. People go to visit the king. Let people go in convoy, talk to the king. Oh, king of Ikire, or whatever village he came from, this man that is representing this and why can't the king nominate someone, 3 people close to him to support him? Because I don't even see his own siblings, not his children, his own siblings coming out in this matter. And that is how you make it robust. Not fighting, not dragging someone, not destroying family because he's not delivering. People went about casting the guy on LinkedIn everywhere. It doesn't make sense because justice for Mohbad will finish. Do you think those things you are doing behind, if they do it to you, you can survive it? We should think better. Number 5, what should they do? You need lawyers to win this case. Number 1, we have Barrister Dumosu Chambers, Hill City. Number 2, you have Wahab Shitu Chambers. Number 3, you have Professor Smith and Bankole SAN Chambers. Now, 2 of those things are employed or chosen by Mr. Joseph Aloba. Now, the public, actually, the 3 of them are financed by the public. Now, Bankole and Smith are well paid by a section of the public. So it is not the money. Their job is to render service on this matter. They reach out to and Muiwa rejected them twice. It's okay. They are working. But at this juncture where we find ourselves, it is time for all these lawyers to come together as a team. Let them give the legal support that is necessary. Nobody should interfere. If they want to report, they report to Baba Mohbad and whoever that is with him. They listen to him and they communicate it. These are chambers. In a law firm, just like a company, there are many departments. You have different lawyers for different things. Litigators, marine lawyer, what have you. Since they are chambers, they are experienced. The Bankole and Smith are the most experienced in this matter. They have the resources. What they should do is to sit together, look at the case, and advise appropriately. Because they've been paid, they have to win the case. With the DPP, Directorate of Public Prosecution of Lagos State. Now, allow the lawyer. Why do you have money? If you have money and you are the one cooking, sweeping, driving yourself, what do you have your money for? Pay for people to do those jobs for you so that you can rest. We have the money. The public is the resources. All Baba needs to do is to tap into it. But he cannot tap into that wealth of experience if himself is not acting strategically. If all we do is to be emotional, we talk like market people and talk. Nothing is going to happen. 8 months is gone. 8 months is gone. Out of the whole 8 months, probably we achieve a 20% of the objectives. Many things were said. When those things were initially said, people came to castigate it. When they come with death to private autopsy, they castigated it. It was that minute that you woke up. Stop waking up late. Many of us live in the diaspora. Is that how things are done in the diaspora, the way we are doing it here? But we will come and say Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is good. It is Nigerians that have problem. Nigeria is a good land. Nigerians have problem everywhere. So if we continue to have this problem, we will not move anywhere. Now, way forward. Let Baba Mohbad act as an MD. Let him think. He sits with people. When they advise him, Yoruba soy, Toba sumo ekota, Toba kuwoniko wa tu ewa. He's the one that will say what he wants in this. And he's been saying it continuously. I want justice for Mohbad. What is the translation of justice for Mohbad? Justice for Nigerians. Justice for the world. If that is what he has, we should be ready to support him. All the lawyers come together. Let the lawyer tell us what they want to do. This is what we want to do. Let us tell us the first one, the second one, and put timelines. Don't let us be doing GoFundMe of 100 million. You are running too far. Take it per project. What are the first steps? Do those first steps. When we are doing it and we are winning at every step, people will be happy to give more. But when you behave like government, we need money, the one you should do that is concerning us, you will not do it. You do elephant project. Because in this thing, they seems to be doing elephant projects. And we'll be complaining. That for me is way forward. If you want to help these people, what we all and us should do is this. There are a lot of things people, I see here that people speak English, but they don't understand what they say. They don't digest. They don't research. Because in Nigeria, we lack their parlor information. What is wrong with bounty? In advanced nation where everybody lived, bounty in America is very effective. In Britain, it is very effective. Nigeria is doing the same thing. This 50 million they are talking about, it is not Harris's money. It is not anybody's money. There are people that will contribute. So if anybody feels they can't get the money will be getting. It is people that will contribute. Why? They are putting it down for anyone that says yes. And it is not that it is this group that will pick the people. They will direct them to the lawyers. The lawyer will listen to them and see how they will protect them. They will now take them to the state and say, these people have things to tell you. They are well protected. It is done all over the world. If you don't understand it, Learn it. And this is what I will advise all hosts rather than fighting each other about. Take all these issues that people don't understand. Educate people. We should be educating people and passing information. Not creating division, not saying, no. You don't have to abuse yourself. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ wa, ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ máa kúrò. But let's work together as a football team. Let's stop blaming people. Learn, Nigerians. We are billions, but we refuse to learn. Nigerians, when they buy gadgets, they don't read the manual. They just use the phone or use the gadget straight. And that is the problem we have here. People will come with idea. You shoot it down, you abuse, you do. What are you bringing to the table? You don't bring anything, but what you bring to the table is to criticize people. At least some people are thinking. Used to think. If you don't understand, hard to understanding. So, for me, this is the way forward. We continue to deliberate about this thing. People will continue to hear their opinion, but let them do ours more. Let's support Mr. Baloba to make the right decisions, and let the lawyers work. Let them work. Nobody should work with lawyers. Don't go help them. It is not business. It is business. Leave what you pay them. Why do you pay people? It's like pay people and we want to work because you want to put your nose everywhere. Don't do that. And that is the problem. People will feel, because Muyiwa called me, they feel special. I don't want to speak to Mr. Joseph Aloba. No, I don't want to speak to anybody. I just want to do something I think will help. I hear my view. Let them listen to it. Let them consider it. But let them consider it. If you find, if you don't, drop it. But let us see ourselves going one step after another. Not one step forward, 10 steps backward. That is what you've been doing. Thank you very much, my brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, the great legendary aristocrat. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Go DC.
Yeah, thank you, sir, Mr. Aristocrat. Thank you so much. More knowledge to you.
Thank you, Mr. Aristocrat, for reiterating that. Thank you. Appreciate.
Private. Okay. Well, so okay. HROM. Olu. Please, you can speak now. HRM.
HRM, are you there?
Olubota. You're not there. Olubota. Oga. Madam Oluwatosin. Mommy Oluwatosin, are you there? Mommy
Oluwatosin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. Good evening to the panelists and to the commenters.
Good evening.
Yeah. To everybody has their opinion, and I have my opinion. So whoever come here today to give his or her summative, it's just their opinion. People should not take it so personal. Like, oh, what's this person saying? It's your personal opinion. It is now left to the legal team. It is left to Baba to decide whatever he wants to do. So anybody that comes here and gives submission, we've been doing this for the past 8 months. So it's left to Baba Mohbad and Mr. Muyiwa to take whatever they want and they'll trash the rest. So even if you keep shouting and keep saying this and keep saying that, it will not do anything. Your opinion. That's just it. Secondly, about Mr. Muyiwa, there's nothing we can do about it. See, Baba sọ pé ẹni tó ń fẹ́ nìyẹn. We have to deal with it. It's his family member. We can. They are families. We are just public. At times, a lot of people have dropped in this justice for Mohbad. A lot of people have come in again. People are going. Soldier go, soldier come. Somebody else will take it. So we should not take it personal. If Baba say, Muiwa lo unfe, Muiwa no lo fe no niye, because family member, we are not Alobas, they are the Alobas. I don't know how he's related to Baba Mohbad, but if he says that's who he wants, then we should go with it. The only thing we will keep doing it, we will keep nailing it. This is what you should do. This is what we think you should do. This is the step. Fine, we are saying Odumosu. Don't let us forget that. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not into partition, but I know there are legal terms that they use. For someone who is already in a case, you can't just say, okay, this person should come and say, oh yeah, leave the case, let me hand over. I think there's a process. I don't know, any lawyer in the house can vet me this. There should be a process. It's not a day thing. Fine, we'll believe, oh, Odumosu is too slow, but let's be sincere. Let's give him his flowers. Even though we feel he has not done enough. Even though we feel, yes, he's not doing well, but he has been on this case. Give him his flowers, then, okay, San is here again. We want him to take the lead. We can't just say, hey, like that. It does not work that way. There's a process. Odumosu has been using his letterhead to do some things. You can't just come and say, well, I should come and take over. It doesn't work that way. I'm not a lawyer, but I just feel, I'm just thinking from my own, like, oh, it doesn't happen in a day. It takes time. Then Baba will sit down. We've been saying it. It's that, like I said, it's our opinion. It is left to Baba to decide and say, okay, at this stage, Muiwa, is what I've heard today on this panel. Let's see. What's the next thing? This is what they are saying. Let's wait. What are the options? Is it good for us to let this man step down? Is it good for us to let him do this? If he has started this, let him finish. Then, okay, let San come and take over. We can't just, that man is an elderly man. We need to take it easy on him. Because he's listening, he's emotional. In fact, everybody is traumatized. Kawa sọ pé bàbá tẹ́ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ gangan ló kú. Supervised, on this panel today, I've seen through fracas that had happened here. Two different teams came here to come and start dragging themselves unnecessarily. For what? For how long could we continue this? This one will come, Eli assaulted. What is it? No group. The man said he doesn't want group. The family said they don't want group. There's no group. Let's leave it to the team. Even host, God said, if you like, host. If you like, don't host. Because we just talk and talk, nothing will happen. Let the legal team handle this. We are not lawyers. We are not the one ask them questions in court. So don't come and we should not come and give let them do this. It's your opinion, it's your opinion. It's just like when you advise me, it is left to me to decide whatever I want to pick and I'll trash the rest. Now, again, it is my opinion. This is the third thing. So the person who came and said he wants to give whoever that knows what happened to Mohbad money. It's fine, it's a good suggestion. But for me, like I said, it's my opinion. For me, I would have loved that money to be transferred into the GoFundMe. Let us all come together and seek for this justice under one umbrella. Under one umbrella. When I joined this panel, I felt, okay, at the end of today, we'll come to a conclusion. All this structure and this, everybody will come together and have one voice. But as I'm speaking, there is still no one voice. There is still no one voice as I'm speaking right now. No one voice. Everybody has talked and has left. But yeah, in hunger, in anything, this one, you talk to me, you don't talk to me anyhow. For crying out loud. It's over 8 months and we've been crying. What happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? We have done this, we have done that. Lagos State gone, what's the tamper with justice? And we are looking for a way to do it, and we are still coming here to say this and this and that. Let us all come together. I'm pleading to everybody on this panel, wherever you are that you are listening to me, under this panel, please, I'm pleading to everybody. Let us just work under one voice, one word. Yes, we want to seek for justice. This is the thing we want to do. Okay, let's take this step. Okay, this is my own submission. Let's come together and use that one voice to fight this justice. Yes, the people that we are fighting, they are very big. We know that. But with the way we are doing, fracas, this one, this and that, this will not help us. One voice. Let us stay under one umbrella. Everybody, yes, Mr. Aristocrat, I've seen a lot of people who have come with different summations. Fantastic. Everybody is. In fact, I give it to everybody who has talked on this panel today. We've done so well. We've done so well. Irrespective of whoever that have been angry or somebody have said this to me, please, everybody should just stay under one voice and let's fight this justice. That's my summation. Thank you very much, Supervise. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Thank you so much. To me, I think that's exactly what we need. We need some heads up and, What's the way forward? How to move forward? That should be what we should be talking about now. So, Golden C, please continue.
Thank you, Madam Oluwatosi. So you not tell me thank you. You just go down. What's it there? They play. Thank you so much. Who is African TV? Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Is it my turn to speak?
Go on, ma. Yeah, go on, sir.
Okay. Aristo, my brother, thank you for your submission. Everybody, thank you for your submission.
You're
I
welcome,
want
sir.
you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And those that are rebroadcasting, restreaming, wherever you are, I want to greet you. And I want to pass a message to the world today. I was at the inquest yesterday, and shortly after they announced that it is unascertained, using their language, meaning inconclusive cause of death, Baba Mohbad went outside. And when I went, since November, that was the first time I met him. After November breakup, and I met him in his vehicle. We shook hands, we greeted. His eyes were red, he was crying. And that is a cry from disappointment, a cry from being heartbroken and being disappointed. Not that he was crying like a baby, but he was crying. And, we men, you can tell when a man is crying, when a man is hurt, even if he doesn't holler out the way some other people would do or ladies would do. And as I speak to you, I think I borrow some of those tears from his eyes. And as I speak to you, I'm teary right now because we have been disappointed. We are being put in a stalemate, standstill, because some people were waiting for the government. But deep down, most of us knew that the government would disappoint. And short of the government telling us, go to hell, they practically said, go to hell by saying, we don't know what happened to Mohbad. We don't have an answer. And the same government told us in that courtroom that 98% in an autopsy situation, they are able to identify the cause of death. The doctor gave us lecture on different procedures, mechanism of toxicology and pathology. And for me, you're telling me now that out of the 3 or 2% left, Mohbad falls in that. Because the man practically bragged in the beginning, you would get an answer in 98%. Now, sometimes you anticipate bad news, and when it comes, it hits you in a different way. If I told you that we did not expect what they say or what they said yesterday, it would be a big lie. It would be a terrible lie. We knew this was what would come, and instead of focusing on how to counter it, we've been badgering each other, attacking each other, analyzing, over-analyzing. I had to say this as a backdrop. Now, let me go to my point. The way forward is what everybody, if you love Mohbad, if you love Nigeria, if you love Africa, the way forward is what you need to focus on. The way forward should be the only thing coming out of our minds, our mouth, our action. If you're insulting anybody at this stage of the game, then you really don't know what we're fighting for. If you analyze and criticize somebody's error, you don't belong in the movement for justice for Mohbad. No human being is perfect. As I speak, some people will analyze and try to criticize what I'm saying. And as you speak, they will do the same thing to you. And in Yoruba, we say Aruoja. All that would amount to noise and distraction. We've gotten the shock that we expected. Now we need to focus on getting Mohbad the justice he deserves. So the way forward, recommendation number one for me, which we did at the courthouse yesterday, is making
Yes, we can hear you. He's talking. Go on, sir.
No, I'm talking about African TV.
Yes, African TV is talking.
Oh, I can't hear him.
Oh, really? Maybe your side is talking.
Yeah.
I can hear him too.
Oh, they say they cannot hear you. Even the comment section, they can't hear you, African TV.
Yeah.
Can you go down? Let him go down and come back. Yes, I can hear him.
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
So how come the rest of us can't hear him?
I
I
can
don't
hear
know.
him also. I can hear
Let
him.
let him bring him back.
I'll let him come back. Yeah. Let him
Bring
send the
him back.
request.
Yes. I'm not the one talking now. Who is talking?
So in the
Worry
meantime,
Pikin.
maybe we should.
Worry Queen, have you talked?
Okay. Worry Queen, are you
Worry
done
Queen,
with cooking? He said she's cooking the other
you
time
can
now.
talk, ma. Iron Lady, please mute. Mute.
Bami control my Farumbi. Hello, can you hear
Hello,
me
we
now?
can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you now, loud
please.
and clear.
Go on.
Okay, can you hear me, please? Identify.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So back to where I was. I want to encourage people all over the world to focus on what we call uh, our human resources. As it stands, science has failed us.
African TV, there is noise on your background, sir.
I mean, can you hear me now?
Who is pouring water? Somebody is pouring water. Yes. Go on, sir. Talo tún domi, ọ̀dọ̀ wọn náà ti ń da omi.
His background is noisy.
African TV, sir. Yes.
Hello? Can you
We
hear
can
me
hear
now?
you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sorry
Yes.
about that. Okay,
All right,
so
sir.
as I was saying, I want to encourage the world, and I mean global, to begin to think on the human resources. Science has failed us. We now need to rely on human information. We all know somebody knows something, but how do we get to fish that person out and protect that person? That was why we went to the courthouse on behalf of the African Television Foundation. We went out and we used the courthouse backdrop to announce the 50 million naira reward. Now, I want to thank those people who have supported and are encouraging. Lady Harris has been pushing this. Aristocrat understands this. Other people understands that now we need to rely on the people to come out and
Sorry,
give us
sorry, African Television, please. I'm not interjecting you, sir. Can I ask a question?
You can ask a question when I finish, please. I just need 2
No,
more
please,
minutes.
before you go on, please hold on 1 second, please. Is this 50 million reward? Is this certain?
It is certain and it is beyond 50 million. Because
100%?
it is certain and it is beyond. And let me tell you beyond, because we started with the 50 million naira reward from the African Television Foundation, but people have already started volunteering to contribute far and above what we plan. So when I say it is beyond, I want you to mark it down. We have not even started the full campaign, and people already promising to add more to it. But what I want people to understand is why this 50 million. It's not about the money. It's about getting the information. The people behind what happened to Mohbad or that were around Mohbad, some of them may be to speak. Somebody that knows something that can help us is out there, and that person may be afraid of the system, and we need to make provision for the safety of that person. And some of our partners, like Susie, Lady Aris, other people have made arrangements, including the African Television family. We promise to make sure that this person lives outside Nigeria. We are mostly diasporans that are involved. We all have citizenship elsewhere. We all have ways of helping you diplomatically to get out of Nigeria if your information is credible. And above all, you get 50 million promised by African Television and other funds that may come. And I repeat, that may come. So we need to push this to all the nooks and crannies of the world, that people should understand that we need this information and the person will be protected. I'm begging you, host. I'm begging you, journalists. We had 15 journalists yesterday at the courthouse. Go and start looking at your newspapers and bloggers. African Television invited 15 journalists out there yesterday, including those that were already on the ground on their own. So we are not playing. Now, I want to use this opportunity to plead with everybody. I borrowed something from Very Dark Man. We are making a petition to go against the Commissioner of Police, the way they have handled this matter. Very Dark Man released the video, and if you haven't seen it, go and see it. It makes a lot of sense. It has political tonation. It makes sense because the head of the police should command or demand more from the police. And as we all know, or most of us believe, police has not done the best in this job. The Nigerian police has affected this investigation. They're not carrying people along. Mothers and brothers and sisters are crying, looking for information that the police should have readily be providing us. And because of their lapsity, a lot of so-called baby journalists, non-trained, uncivilized, got into this and they've twisted facts and stories. Now it's time to bring everything back in line. I am asking every blogger, every group, every joiner that is out there to go out and file a fiat. We are doing it from the African Television family. We are bringing a fiat against everybody that was involved or around Mohbad, because the police has not or is not prosecuting them. The reason we are in this mess, the reason the media is a mess, or the bloggers or the whole movement is a mess, is because the police did not or has not arrested, questioned those that we think are suspects. Now, let me tell you, as a citizen, you have a right to file a fiat to the State Attorney General's office against anybody that you think is culpable. And when we all do that as citizens, we get to hear from 15 to 21 or 26 or 27 or 30 people that were in the immediate vicinity of Mohbad in the last 72 hours of his time on earth. When we do that, we are doing the policing. We are now telling the police, I think Mr. B is a thief. Let Mr. B come to court and prove to me that he did not steal. Then Mr. B may tell us that it was Mr. Z or Miss Q that did it. When we use this strategy, we will get the answer that the public demands. Remember, we all believe somebody out there politically or they or powerful people. Fine, let them play their own role. We play our role. We have the law. We have the right under the law to file a fiat. If I think this host is culpable, I have the right to apply to the State Attorney General's office to file a motion to prosecute the host. Let the host now come and tell me what the host knows. I'm just making an example, guys, please. So the point I'm trying to make is we have a list of so-called 26 or some number of people that should have been giving us the true information, but they are not. And if they gave it to the police, police is not giving it to us. So what do? We have to command. The law is for us and we are for the law. So we use the law to get the truth. That's the strategy. That's the way forward. Two-way forward. I think I can rest on that for now. Thank you. Thank you, host. So I will rest on that for now. Don't forget the 50 million naira. Bring a motion against the police for not doing their job properly, and bring a fiat against those that we think should have known something or were around Mohbad. So those are the 3 points. Those are the way forward from the African Television family. And if you have any better ways forward, bring it to us. Let's work together. The lady said we all need to work together. It's a good idea. We all need to work together, but some people cannot work with some people. So find your team that you can work with and stop criticizing, stop overanalyzing. Let's go into action, because they've already told us yesterday they are ahead of us. They are ahead of us. And if we don't get ourselves together, it will be the murder mystery of the year, or the murder mystery of all years for Nigeria. So guys, let's put a stop to that mystery. Thank you. I rest for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, African Television. That is a very, very big one, I must say. A very, very big one. And Golden C, please, I'm coming, my moderator. If the rewards 50 million for whoever can come forward.
Super vibe. You did not believe me when I said it?
Hold on, Lady Harris, please. The Ish talk. Hold on, Lady Harris, please, ma. Not as if I don't believe you. What is happening is that I just, we need authentication for everything now. If there is going to be it's a very good thing to do, because anybody that is going to come forward, their lives have to be secured. They need to understand that, okay, it's not just the monetary stuff alone. They are going to relocate you. They are going to take care of you. Wherever you are, your identity is going to be, there should be a lot of things. And if this is real, as you say it, then probably it has to go round, on our platform. And if you can work with Baba legal team as well, for them to be able to pronounce those things, as I think coming from them, it will be very good as well too. I understand that as a private citizen, you doing your own, which is a human's job, but at the same time, you need to, work with those people. And African Television make a very vital point now, which is you might want to work with everybody, but some people might not want to work with you, and there is nothing you can do about that. You want to work with them, and it's not everybody that wants to work with, some people are just good at solo work. They can do whatever they want to do, soloing, just do their thing, and they are going to have results. So, but the bottom line is this. Please, let's get this to the team, so they too could pronounce it, then it could come down. Then the people will be able to say, you know what? If this thing is like this, then they could be able to come forward, secretly to give you the info that they have with them, probably maybe back up with great evidences. And think that is going to be very, very great. That's going to be very, very good. If it can be like that, everybody all around the world, we are all going to appreciate that. And wherever you are, like African Television has pronounced, and Lady Harris as well too, if you have any info with you that could aid, this homicide case, there is going to be protection for you. Your life is going to be protected. They're going to fly you abroad, and there is a 50 million for you as a reward, and many, many juicy stuff said by African Television and Lady Harris. So thank you very much. You can continue now, the moderator, please.
Mr. Trading, are you there?
Yes,
Please, you have the floor,
guys,
sir.
I'm here.
Oh, ma, you have the floor, ma.
Okay.
You can
Hi,
speak.
guys.
Way forward.
Yeah.
Hi, madam.
So for me, I would say two things. The first thing is that I support the GoFundMe for Baba Mohbad, and I also support the bounty idea. So that's one. And then the second thing I would like to say is this. Brekete told us he was waiting for 10 weeks, right? The 10 weeks is up. He also added some more weeks.
Sorry, ma.
Mhm.
Hold on, please. Trading. Please hold on, ma. Do we have anybody that doesn't understand the English in this panel? I did not even ask. Sorry. If we have anybody that can't speak in English, it's only Yoruba, we can interpret for you if you don't mind. Please just comment yes. Go ahead, ma.
Okay, thanks for the gift, guys. So the report was read yesterday. I vote for a quick autopsy on our part, obviously, which I'm sure the legal team will take care of. But I'm appealing to you guys. Let us reach out to Brekete. He promised us, right? They read the report. Let us reach out to the man. I really think we should hold him accountable for his words. Let's just ask him what's going on. The more people that ask him, he'll realize that we haven't forgotten the promise he made to us. That's all I wanted to say. And justice for Mohbad.
Nadine, thank you so much. God bless you for that wonderful submission as well too. Thank you.
Good evening. Can I quickly
Thank you.
make my submission?
J Clock,
Just 1 minute.
looking for you.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
J-Clock.
continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
I just want us to educate some of our people here. I don't understand the meaning of the 50 million because I've been reading comments and some people are saying, why can't they add that money to the autopsy and all of that? Now, let's choose in between these two.
I cannot hear anybody. Is someone speaking?
African TV, please let him talk. You will talk, sir.
Now, if somebody should come up now and say, take this the video of how they buy Mohbad, and we see how it was being paid, and it's very clear to our lawyers. Is that not a justice? The autopsy that we want to do is because we want to find out how he buy, if he buy on Monday, if he was stabbed and all of that. And somebody is coming up with an evidence, a video evidence that this is how he pied, and we could see that maybe it was beaten to pie, or it was stabbed to pie. Is that not very easy and simple? So let's try to open our mind to all these opportunities that is coming on the table, right? African TV is not the one putting the money down, but obviously is sourcing and is at least making effort. If all of us should contribute money now, there's nothing wrong if somebody comes and say, this is my evidence on how the guy buy. You see the same thing. If we can contribute money on GoFundMe under 3 days or 1 week, and we could get that kind of amount of money, what is the big deal if somebody is coming up and say, this is the point, this is the evidence we've been looking for. Take it to the police station and let us nail these people. Is it not that simple? It's very simple. So we should open our mind and don't let us condemn and say, oh, he's a lamba. 50 million. Don't forget, that 10 million of DNA that African TV brought up that time was what triggered this DNA talk all over the town. Whether it was true or not, but that 10 million of DNA helped a lot by asking that, Wumi, you've got offer for free of charge. Go and do it now. It's not a big deal. Before we now see that there's more to that, DNA. So anytime anybody come up to offer any assistance, please, we should not rubbish and, condemn them. That is what I want to, say. I'm going to come back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, J Clock. Please let me clarify this. Madam Aries, not asking if I didn't believe you when you first say that, but as a Christian, when you hear from one person, 2 person, and 3, I think that we establish the fact that work has been going on, underneath to make this thing, work. So that's that about that. Sorry for that, man. Not as if I didn't believe you. So, Golden C, please, you can continue. Golden C, are you there?
Yes, thank you. J Clock. Where's J Clock?
He has made his submission. He has
Thank
gone.
you. Okay, thank you, J Clock. Let's have what's the Comdarade? Yes.
Comrade.
Oh yeah, Madam
Moses.
Comdarade. Can you unmute yourself? I don't think she's there. Okay, she's not talking since morning.
Okay, I'm not madam. I'm a man.
You are a man. Sorry, sir.
I'm a man. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hold on. Is this not the same Moses that Bossman and all of them were going to?
Okay, they said that is Moses. Yes.
Is it the same person?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You sound so different.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just stumbled on your platform. I don't really identify, and I've never been here before. And I saw a lot of big wigs here. The Iron African TV was sitting at my back in the court. We had a lot of discussion, and so many other notable people on the struggle. I thank everybody for their contribution. I've been going on and off or listening to what you are saying because we are on the road. We are returning back to Abuja, the FCT. So the network has been going off and on. I will just be brief, but I have a lot to say. So probably when I get to the destination in 2 hours' time, we are close by, and the time still permits me and do some other talk. And briefly, my own will just be an appeal to the father of the deceased, appeal to the people who are advising him, appeal to the legal team, and appeal to everybody that is on justice for Mohbad. My appeal to the father is that if you have an advisor and the world is saying your advisor is not doing well, do an overhaul of your advisor. Listen to the ideas, view, opinion, suggestions of the people at large. Look at the consensus decisions of the people. Walk around it and make a decision from it. Even federal, state, local government, they make appointees and they evaluate their appointees. And when their appointees are not up to the task, they make replacements. There is no crime in it. It is not a crime to appoint and reappoint and make a better appointment. So that would be my advice to the father. Number 2 is in this kind of struggle, you cannot nullify the position of the advisory team or advisory council. This struggle is too large, it's too big, it's too heavy for us not to have an advisory team. Advisory team could be a number of 5 people, 6 people, or 7 people that the global community can have advantage to contact them, have interaction with them, and doing my thing the way I know how to do it.
Are you there? I think the network.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
go on.
Okay, like I said, I'm not in any group, I'm not in any whatever. And of course, I've done far in my energy and my capacity. And I believe I'm trying my best. And if I see a lot of loopholes, and those loopholes lies to the fact that there is no advisory team, there is no strategic team, there is no think tank. This case is too global, it's too heavy, it's too large for us to just have a house that is not collected, that is not collective, that is not composed, that is not together. You know, so that would be my number 2 advice. My number 3 advice will be that we need to, the father of the deceased, the advisory council, the people who are in the helms of the affairs, the decision makers, they need to be proactive. They need to think fast, and they need to look at the legal team and see how they can harmonize the legal team together. I keep on saying it from the day one, and I will remain on that status quo. And the status quo is that we don't need to have a divided legal team. And we need to see how we can incorporate those teams together. And you see, we were in court, and the court was so hot. It was so hot. And I can say all the legal team, they tried their best. They tried their best. And I need to expose to you that I am not in support of any legal team, either Shitu, either Smith, Odumoso, or the pro bonos, or those ones that represent the local organizations. I don't know any one of them. But by their way of actions, reactions, interaction, transactions, and the way they handle the matter, we can identify those ones that has weight. We can identify those ones that has something to offer, and we can make reference to what they have done. You see, don't be offended, don't be angry. Let us leave sentiments apart. What we are looking at is results. And if we have people who have the capacity to give us results, let us give them the chance. I want to make reference to a particular team that is called Smith and Bankole. Please forgive me. I am not being sentimental. I don't know them. I don't have any interaction with them. I'm not the one that hired them. But they can go a far length for us in this case. And the judiciary already identified that these guys, they are going to cause problems in this matter. And that is the reason why they don't want to accept them into this case. I've been in the court 2 times where their application was not accepted. We have our tentacles in the judiciary. We made investigation. Why are the applications of Bankole and Smith not accepted by the judiciary? And they made us to understand that if the application is accepted, there is a possibility that they are going to take us back to the beginning of this matter and address the faulty and the loopholes and the injuries that we have sustained in this matter. What are the injuries? What are the loopholes? The loopholes and the injuries were the incomplete investigation that were done by the police. And that is the major problem that is giving us a K-leg and an undefined destination in this matter. And if they can go back to go and readdress the police investigation, something will nullify another thing. And that thing that will nullify another thing is going to be the real extra investigation. I had an interaction with Professor Smith outside the courtroom, and he made me to understand that out of their investigation and underground research, they were made to understand that the report read by the CP is an incomplete report, and the CP was not properly briefed. So it means the report that the CP came to read to us is not accepted. So if it is not accepted, we have to go back to the drawing board, and that was what those guys are trying to do. I stand to be corrected. I am appealing and I am begging. I am strongly appealing to everybody that is connected to this case. Give those guys the window, give them the opportunity, give them an open door, and let us see how they can come in to assist in this matter. Look, number 4, I was in the court and the pathology has come to give his report. And I'm a scientist and an engineer by profession who specializes in performance evaluation, pattern recognition, human behavior, machine language, and artificial intelligence. Look, let me tell you, after the pathology read his report and the state council did a cross-examination, the court was quiet. Why was the court quiet? Number 1, the judge had already fell into the heart of the benchers. Number 2, because the report of the pathology says uncertainty in the cause of the death. Now, it's a tool for the government to nullify or to hold us into ransom. But I saw a lot of loopholes in that pathology report, and I had a face-off with the magistrate, and the face-off could actually give us an opportunity. Okay, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Like I told you,
maybe you should mute for now.
I was.
Somebody's talking there. We can't be listening to both of you.
Okay, so
Please,
can you hear me now?
Someone is talking, please. Somebody is talking there, and we can't be listening to you and that person at the same time. Please
Okay,
mute
so let
for
me
now.
just
Let someone else speak.
mute for now. Then I'll come back later.
Thank you, Madam Fola Shade.
Fola Shade, are you there?
Fola Shade. Madam
Yeah, I'm
Fola, are
here.
you there?
I'm here. 1 second. Sorry, let me just turn off my Bluetooth. Okay. Can you hear me?
We can all hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. Yes, good day, everyone. Yeah, I've been up here, sorry, in the comment section for a while. I just wanted to address the 50 million words. Yeah, that's out there. Yeah, I live right here in the diaspora, right? And right here, this rewards goes a long way in the sense that some people out there might see something, but they can't say it. But when this reward is posted out, it helps a lot. It helps in the sense that people come out and talk. And when someone come out and talk, this reward is given to them. And it speeds the case so fast. So in this case of justice for Mohbad, I believe there's somebody out there
that knows something that went wrong in that house, but cannot come out and say something. But this reward will go a long way if that person can come out. Because in this country where I am, anytime they have a case like homicide like this, there's a reward that always post that the police post out there, and it helps them a lot, and somebody always come out. They hide their identification, they don't show them out, but it goes a long way for them. So I will not condemn this 50 million bounty. I think it's going to speed this case and it's going to help in one way or the other. That's my own contribution. And whatever I can support in this 50 million, I'm ready to do it. Thank you. Thank you. That's my submission.
Golden Sea. Abi Golden Seal is la pio ini. Golden Seal, are you there?
Supervise.
Yeah, boss man.
I can't believe that I can be on your platform. I've never, for a long time, almost 8 hours.
You've been here like almost 7 hours.
Almost 8 hours now, bro.
Wow, God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I've never, not
Oh,
even.
before you continue, let me say this, everybody. Tomorrow is my birthday. Please, we are going to start the live by 10 a.m. UK time tomorrow, Nigerian time as well. Bring my Lion, bring my Range Rover Sport tomorrow for me. Continue, please, bossman.
Okay,
Bossman.
Madam Folashade done.
I think today your platform is the
Oh,
bomb
okay,
right
thank
now.
you.
And I guess that
Sorry.
for the past couple of days now, we've been using your platform as a bringing in people with for critical analysis. All right.
Technocrat.
Yeah. And yeah, today I think it's going to lead us to the way forward. And what
Exactly.
we should about is that say we have a lot of people. We have a lot of people that can actually that have ideas that they have the resources to but different ways of going around how we can get justice for Mohbad.
Implementing it, yeah.
You understand? But the thing is this: how can they all work together? You must be people need to have human management, human relations. If we cannot work together, how do you expect us to have justice for Mohbad? You have an idea, you have our own idea, this one have his own idea. How can we merge all those things so we can gather ourselves on the same table? That is the problem that we have here. See, before it was ego, this one have ego. At this point, the ego is not taking us anywhere. What led us to where we are today right now is ego. We're just too egoistic. All right? And that's just the way it is. The thing is this: people that are here on this platform that have resources, you bring out your resources. Can we meet at a point and let us solve this problem? We are facing the almighty government. How can we make this thing done? Give me the forensic. We've been here on the platform on Super Vibe TV talking about how we can solve way forward, even before they call out the reading of the autopsy. Way forward, how can we solve those things? Why are we where we are today? Let's solve problems. We have people, we have lawyers, we have is it Shayi the law, what's her name again? This woman in the UK.
Let's continue.
Something the law, we have EOD,
Yeah.
we have people that have ideas of the legal terms. We have Mama A2, we have that is in the legal aspect. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have people that can actually bring out their own resources to make this thing happen. See,
Top professionals.
the thing is this: what is wrong? We need to go back to school and we need to go and pray about it.
Can I say
Why
something,
is it that we
bossman?
cannot? Hello.
Bossman,
I'm
let me
with you.
interject your Ghana. Okay, thank you, sir. I want to quickly say something here. See, there is different from when if you being asked a question and you don't know the answer to that question. It's rather you kept quiet or you just, just try to say something or you keep quiet. Not you laughing. Yesterday, when they asked Mr. Muyiwa, this is where people are getting angry. When they asked Mr. Muyiwa question, he didn't give the correct answer, but he was laughing and people were so hungry. They ask you, is it possible for you, please, to tell Mr. Odumosu to step down when Sam Shitu take over everything? He was laughing. This thing, the tension of that yesterday was so strong.
Golden Seal. I was there.
Yes,
I
he
was
was
there.
laughing. And he said, sorry, boss man. I'm sorry, my boss, sorry. And he said, and again, he said, I don't want to walk away from you people. He later dropped himself yesterday from that panel when people are still talking to him.
Where was that?
If you are the one, how will you feel?
The bashing was
Yesterday.
too much. The bashing was too much, man. God was there.
No, it's not too much. Listen, boss man, excuse me,
People were
sir.
talking to him.
Objection, my lord. Objection, my lord. Objection, my lord. They were, that tension, they ask you, is it possible, even if you don't want Odumosu to step down? Mr. Muyiwa should know that a lot of people are looking up to him. You must be very, very outspoken if you want to address the public, even if you know that Mr. Odumosu is not stepping down. There's a way you will compose yourself and you'll be very bold to speak to people. That is not time to laugh. Because everybody was so high yesterday. No. Objection, my lord.
Golden Seal.
My God, go on.
I know where you're coming from.
He will not let me talk.
No. See, I should be the last person to be supporting Mr. Miwa. Okay, I have not saying that Mr. Miwa have done the best. He has his own shortcoming. I have my own shortcoming. We are not perfect. I have areas that I've also did the wrong thing. All right, but we can always move on. Pack our this thing and move on. But what happened yesterday, Mr. Miwa lo fear area was a platform here. But in the condescending manner at which they were actually talking down at this man, it was really bad, for real. It was too, Sherry, even...
They never insulted him. No, the boss man.
No.
They never insulted him. No.
You don't need to insult him. I'm telling you, if I tell you that it was actually technically dragged on that platform, what are you going to say? You will see. There's a way you put your words. Okay? There's a way you talk, your tone. The way you talk, your tone. Even the comment section were not friendly. Yes, it was actually dragged yesterday. No, I know that the people are actually angry with the result and all that, but there's a way you're going to give, the way you address people. Whatever, see, the way you address is going to show the reaction. Every action, there's a reaction. All right? No, there's a reaction. But now, people saying that you must, it's like they're telling me that you must fire Odumosu. Now, let me say something that I don't really want to talk about. Do you know that even though that Odumosu was actually, he was actually doing pro bono, do you know that they briefed Odumosu? It was briefed. And for you to brief Odumosu, we then made the same mistake we made before going to lawyer. To charge Baba Mohbad 800 and something thousand naira. The same mistake we're about to make again. What stopped Miss Odumosu from working with Shitu, the son? These people are working together. If it's not because of the old rule, so stop DNA case. Shitu have sent two of his lawyers to go to that court to work along with Odumosu.
Bossman.
Bossman.
Hold on, please.
Bossman. Yeah.
They supposed to work together. When they came about this, Odumosu said, yes, he's ready to work with the son. And these people are working together. All right? They are working together. And then only for me to be hearing that you say they should fire Odumosu. Do you know that what's going to happen is actually fire Odumosu?
Bossman.
What about if Odumosu now is fired? Do you have 5 million that you want to use to settle Odumosu to go? What about if he build you?
Boss,
What about if he build you?
okay, boss man, sir.
I'm with you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now, you explained and we understand you. But what I'm saying that Mr. Muyiwa do not have that boldness to speak and explain things to people to understand. That is what I'm saying.
Let me say
He
something.
never understand, never explain like this. He's not saying, hold on, sir, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir,
I know
sir.
where you are going now.
Please let me speak now. Let me just speak 1 minute. I don't speak too much. Sorry, sir, please. You will not say when he doesn't know how to explain things. He's not saying that Karen Kapo. Are we telling you to explain to us? Are you telling you to give us a proverb? Or we want you to explain to us? Okay, this person, they want to work together. Give a very solid explanation so that people can get you. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying both of them cannot work together, but when they ask you a question, try to carry people along by explaining these things to them. Oh, two of them want to work together, and this is what they have been doing together. So don't worry, put your mind at rest. Baba was telling us that is that the full explanation? Do you get it now, bossman? I'm not attacking him.
Golden seal. Golden seal. I can't come out on the social media here and see the way you are pushing.
You're not getting my points. No, I know. Let African TV. You're not getting my points, sir.
Let me say something real quick before African TV. You need to know that Mr. Miwa, when it comes to public communication, Mr. Miwa is the 0% to address the public.
Okay, why? So why these people?
Hold on, please.
Okay, sir. Okay.
When it comes to public speaking, Mr. Miwa is a 0%. There's no way Mr. Miwa will come to address the public. You are going to like him because he's not meant for the public at all. But not to address the public. Hold on, please. Hold on, please, sir. Let me talk about that, Mr. Miwa. These are the things that people do not know about Mr. Miwa. He's not the public person. He does not know how to address the public. All right? And that's why we said we need a PR that's going to talk for Baba Mohbad, that knows the right word to say, what to say and what not to say. When you said Mr. Miwa was laughing, the people were coming that they were telling him he was dragged. It was too much. There's a way you address...
Because he's not talking.
No,
he's not talking. Bossman, he's not talking.
We're pushing him that he must fight.
No, nobody wants anything from him than to give a speech.
The truth was.
That was asked your secretary, and they asked me, "Where's my boss?" I'll be laughing.
He did not know what, because they are asking him, and they were being. See, it was in a condescending manner. Okay, and when he could not take it any longer, he left the podium. Request. Nobody brought him there. He said because of the result that happened that, okay, let me come and address the people. And he came there and we met dragging. They dragged him. The way they talked to him, it was just, I know that people are really not happy with the whole situation, understand. But even Tebate Fair Woman and all that, there's a way you addressed him, but it was too condescending. It was just too condescending. Maybe if there's a video, if I actually come up with the video, I will bring it to you to come and play and see the way they addressed that man. No matter what, it was just too bad. It's like some people, it's just like a gang up. It was like it was just too much. And two.
No, bossman.
Hold on, Greg.
Bossman, I disagree with bossman. Wait, the way you are talking, like, no, hold on, bossman, hold on, sir. Sir, with due respect, sir. It's not as if Mr. Muyiwa go on the panel and they attack him immediately. Mr. Muyiwa was being asked some question. Stop defending the way that this is not how to fight for justice. So. Hold on, no, you are defending him. I can't just come on the panel and they will just start bashing me. It doesn't listen to yourself now, sir. With due respect, sir. They asked Mr. Muyiwa question. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to answer the question. Even if you don't know, there's a way you can condense your words. You are not saying that they bashed him. Stop defending him, sir. With all due respect, sir.
The laugh that he was laughing was not It's not just not
kí lẹ wá ń defend wọn fún ẹ bá wọn sọ sọ̀rọ̀ now.
he was not making jokes. They kind of laugh. You have to read the body language and all stuff. The laughing that he laughed that time was not because he did not. You guys are putting words in his mouth and he did not know the right word to say to you guys. And that's
Why are you defending Mr. Muyiwa now? I don't get
I am
it.
only analyzing exactly what happened because I was there yesterday.
I was there
He's
too.
not a perfect person.
I was
He
there
has his own
too.
shortcoming, and that's just the way it is. So yes, you guys are, like I said, Mr. Miwa, when it comes to talk, he's not a good person. He cannot address you. You're not going to like him. You're not going to like him because he doesn't know how to talk. He does not know how to talk. And that is the one thing that you people need to know about Mr. Miwa. But everybody wants Baba Mohbad to come online. Do you know when Baba Mohbad comes online, before he gave the mantle to Mr. Miwa, some of us, we like what he said. Some other group will bash him again. Okay, Baba Mohbad, yeah, stop talking. Oh yeah, Mr. Miwa. If Mr. Miwa come back, some people will like it, some people will bash him again. That is just the way it is. Some people do not even like the way I talk too. You know, there's not everybody that's going to like the way I talk. But the thing is this. Some people saying that Mr. Miwa, remove Mr. Miwa, we don't want Mr. Miwa, remove Mr. Miwa, and I keep saying that we want to remove Mr. Miwa on what basis? On what? On what? So I'm not saying I'm not here to support Mr. Miwa, but one thing I know is this: telling Mr. Miwa to sack Odumosu, I think is not. I don't know, except if the public is ready to pay Odumosu off. Because they already briefed Odumosu. You must debrief him. We made a mistake before with the first lawyer. Oh, but if Odumosu decided to sue,